Good evening, Brazos Valley. Welcome into a Week 11 edition of Friday Night Lights with Ben Peck. I am Justin Woodard. Now, in order to beat the Storm tonight, most of our teams played their regular season finales last night, so we're going to get to those matchups in just a minute. But we did have a few games, and luckily, around here at least, they got them in. Now, Waco area looked dicey.
Yeah, a little bit, but
so, we're going to start with A&M Consolidated.
Speaking of, the Tigers were looking to play this game on Thursday, but Leander Glenn, their opponent, they didn't want to do it. I guess we'll try to win ugly in this weather, but It worked out okay. Tigers need a win in order to clinch at least a share of the district title. A victory also guarantees them, probably more importantly, a home playoff game as well. Okay, but we all know Consol having to get it done right now without star wide receiver Wesley Watson. So, Ben, the question is, who steps up? This is a great start. Quarterback Will Hargett deep in his own territory, but chunks it deep down the seam to Carter Frank. Haven't called his name all year, but again, somebody stepping up. That would lead to a field goal. 3-0. Glenn ball here. It's 6-3 Consol, but we got some problems because running back DJ Duger takes the handoff, and he just boom, 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 pushes the entire pile about 10 yards into the end zone. Got to tackle better than that. So it's 10-6 Grizzlies. Uh-oh. No worries, though. Hargett doesn't like what he sees, takes off immediately. Look at the green grass, puts one more foot in the ground, and you can kiss him goodbye. Taillights to the end zone, 12-10. Order restored thanks to the QB. Ooh, he could be. We normally see him throw, but he can run tonight. He's got some wheels on there.
Same play, really. Green grass in front of him, gets outside of the boundary, speed kills, house call for number 2 again. Unreal. Talk about stepping up. 19-10 at that point, and pull up a score. Consol hangs on. 19-17. So yes, with that, they are guaranteed a home playoff game next week, no matter what happens in that other district game between Cedar Park. So last night, now speaking of number 10 College Station at Hendrickson, Cougars needed a win, like Consol did, to claim a co-district title and a home playoff game. Late first quarter, C-Stat down 7-6. Cade Corcoran hits Jackson Verdugo, that's last week's hero, with the one-handed grab down the boundary, shaking off a couple tackles. First down on the play. Same drive, but second quarter, Corcoran play action hits Brooks DeWitt on the slant. Got him, Coach. I love that RPO action there. 15-yard tutty, 13-7. Later in the frame, Cougs threatening again. Tony Hamilton up the middle. He's got reservations for 6 from a 6 yards out. Make it 22-7. And we know it's not a highlight without this guy. Aiden Martinez-Brown, he's been so big for this ball club in the second half of the season. Cuts outside, speed kills to the edge, make it 28-7. Hamilton would add another score, in College Station wins it easy, 42-14. So like Consol, those two, we may have to flip the seeding bin, but it doesn't matter. Both get a home playoff game next week. All right, how about those Friday evening, afternoon lights? 5 p.m. kickoff for Brenham taking on number 5 Montgomery. Lake Creek district title on the line in this game. First half, Lions up 13-6. Ty Byers, oh my gosh, he's going to buy some real estate here down the sideline. Hits the hole, and look at number 9 behind him. He is gone. They know it. Tutty, Lake Creek up 19-6, up a touchdown at the half. To the third quarter, Cubs now down 33-25. Got to get something going. Who you going to go to? Rylan Wooten, good place to start. He's looking deep for his guy. Reed Robinson laying out for it and keeping the concentration. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, ties the game, 33 apiece. Lake Creek, though, getting a chance to answer back. Ensuing drive, outside handoff to Brooks McGee, and Lions retake the lead, 40-33. But Brenham not backing down. This time, Wooten going to do it with his legs. Designed run for the quarterback. Just QB draw, gets a block, and he is gone. All tied up again at 40 apiece. So now we go to the fourth quarter. Lake Creek actually down by 2 after Brenham blocked the punt and got a safety. But here come the Bears at home for their senior night. Cade Tessier unloading a deep ball, and Kason Puska, just over the outstretched arms of the defender. That throw, Puska gets a touchdown. Lions hold on for the win, 54-42. So Brenham will be the 2 seed. District 10 5A Division II, it's the same one. Huntsville hosting Randall. Hornets needed a win last night to make the playoffs, and it was a bad start. First quarter, Randall with the rock. Leo Garza looking right, back left to Courtney Brown on the slip screen. Whoop! Makes one guy miss. Stepping out of ankle tackles and all. 7-0 Lions in the blink of an eye. Second quarter, same play coming your way. Garza to Brown on the slip screen. This time, though, he's going to cut it outside of the boundary. Woo. So shifty in the open field. Got one more block to spring him. And, yeah, buddy, inside the pylon. 14-0. But then the KAGS camera leave. And guess what? They wake up. Juwan Giddens hands to Trayshawn Brown. Green grass, picking him up, putting him down, and he's the true freshman to the end zone. 17-7. They got some life.
Did we tell Coach that we're leaving?
No, I got to talk to Coach Southern about this. Same play again, same result for Brown. Into the painted area, makes it 17-14. Now looking to take the lead. Stretch play to Brown. Speaking of stretching, did he break the plane? He did, and they give him the lead. Brown would score another touchdown. What can Brown do for you? 4 tutties, and he gets Huntsville back into the playoffs because they take care of business, 28-17. What a comeback.
I say we just meet up with Coach pregame, tell him we're not going to be there.
Yeah.
Rudder looking to end the season with a district win, taking on a big old regular Montgomery. First quarter, the Bears misdirection causing problems. Reggie Williams said, guys, I have the ball. Goes to the end zone. 7-0 Montgomery on top. Rudder strikes back here, though. Xavier Ramirez swing pass out to Malik Dunn, and he finds his way into the end zone. We got a tie ball game in the first quarter. Later on in the quarter, Bears trying to punt, and we saw Montgomery Lake Creek have some trouble on special teams tonight. But how about last night? Jaden Williams with the block. The Rangers recovered down near the red zone. That leads to a Ramirez quarterback sneak touchdown. Rangers in front 14-7, but the Bears come all the way back to win it 42-28 over the Rangers.
Man, Rudder went winless in district.
Hard to believe. Well, we go to District 12, 6A. Bryan visiting Harker Heights. Vikings are playoff bound no matter what, just looking to pull off the upset. First drive of the game for the Vikings, Malcolm Gooden looking to his right, but picked off by King White. So the Knights in business just like that. 2 plays later, it's the U of H commit, Rashawn Sanford, bouncing it out to the left. Hits pay dirt, 7-0 Harker Heights. But Bryan trying to answer on 4th down. Malcolm Gooden, show me what you got. You might as well. He's went over to Tyson Turner, wide open in the end zone. All tied at 7, but all Harker Heights from there. Bryan defeated 49-14.
So my math's not great, but that means all of our 5A and 6A teams, aside from Rudder, are making the playoffs.
Not too bad.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I believe so.
But Bryan's got a tough one.
They do. Duncanville coming up first round. Oh, my goodness.
All right, we got to take our break here on Friday Night Lights. After this, we're going to check in on the Franklin Lions looking to run the table. And speaking about that, Lexington got it done last night. We have the Eagles.
No battle. 10-0.
Welcome back into Friday Night Lights. Navasota had the Week 11 bye. Texted Coach Dacus this evening. Crazy playoff scenario. Basically, they needed Stafford to beat Bay City to force a three-way tie for third place. Bad news, 27-20, Bay City takes it. So we'll have to check back with Coach, but he believes that result kicks them out of the postseason. Ben, Madisonville, don't have to worry about that.
Not at all. A nice win for them to end their regular season onto the playoffs, 30-14 over Salado. Caldwell, though, ends winless on the year, 21-14 loss to Smithville last night.
Take it away to Franklin, #1 Lions. This one got started way late out in the Waco area. Franklin looking to run the table for the second straight year. Lions, a little sluggish. 9-8 at the half. Something tells me they'll turn it on in the second half. Let's go to that same district now. 11-3A Division I. Cameron Yo, of course, lost to Franklin, so they're locked into the 2 seed. But can they go into the playoffs with some more momentum? First quarter, Braylon Drake hands it to Trajan Wilcox on the reverse, and everybody's fooled, including our camera girl, but she found it because she's awesome like that. Troy was way too late. Inside the 5-yard line. What a play that was. Same drive, Kadarius Bradley spinning at the goal line. Woo! Circle. Circle
That's
move.
the B button.
That's the B button. 7-0 Yeoman. And we're not done. Drake is going to the air. This is what he can really do. Corner route alert right into your living room. Wilcox, go up and get the ball, young man. Oh, mossed him and flex on him. 14-0. This one was all Yo. They go on and win it by a score of 35-14. Again, they are the 2 seed behind Franklin. And this one, folks, unfortunately for Rockdale, they're a young football team. They are not going to the playoffs. This one, no playoff implications at all. They're down at the half, 12-8. Ben, what a barn burner last night.
Oh, my goodness. By the way, I think Rockdale's going to be pretty good next year. But how about Lexington, pretty good this year. Undefeated, #9, hosting Buffalo. District title on the line, by the way, for both of these teams. So is the Eagles' perfect record. First quarter, though, Bison strike first. Craig Shannon off tackle run. Touchdown Buffalo, 6-0 after the missed PAT. Ensuing drive for Lexington. How about give it to their wide receiver, Dalen Washington. Watch him go, folks. There. Oh, my goodness. Good luck catching up to him. He's going to the house, 7-6 after the Eagles make their extra point. And I bet they do wish they were as fast as #9. But unfortunately, that's just the way things go. Later on in the first quarter, same score. Case Evans, the true freshman, to Garrett Schneider, corner of the end zone. Freshman to senior connection, 14-6, moving to the second quarter. Midway through that second quarter, handoff to John Williams. And can anyone bring this man down? The answer, a resounding no, not until he's in for a touchdown. My goodness, run of the year, power run of the year. Lexington wins it 35-12.
Now let's see if they can make a run, Big Ben. District 12 to a Division I, #9 Centerville hosting Corrigan last night. A district title on the line. First possession of the game for the Tigers. They're throwing it. Riley Winkler fakes the jet sweep to get a wide open tight end, Xantal Hawley, and he's going to bust this thing down the boundary. Untouched, he would score in flag football. 7-0 Centerville. After a stop and a score, well, Tigers smell blood. Instead of going to that slot T run game, let's air this thing out. Winkler, again, faking the jet sweep motion. Wade Neeland, got him, coach. Corner route, slinging the rock. It's 21-0. Now, the Bulldogs came into this game undefeated on the year. So they're going to make a play, right? Appeared to here, but Andrew Newman says, give me that! Strips him, and he's going the other way. Taillights to the end zone. 78-yard house call. Woo! Wow. We know it's not a highlight without Paxton Hancock either. He's going to barrel his way into the end zone as we pull up a score. The district title for back-to-back years stays in Centerville. 56-21. There's your senior, Mr. Hancock, ending his last game in style. Jordan Adams, take it away with Coach.
Congratulations are in order because the Centerville Tigers are your district champions for the second year in a row. I'm here with the head man of the program, Kyle Hardy. Coach, how good does it feel to go back-to-back?
Well, it feels good. It feels good for this group of seniors to, finish out their career on this home field as far as playing here at Tiger Stadium and going out with a district championship. We knew we had a chance to work ourselves to get into this position, and proud of the kids for getting it done.
You talk about those seniors, Cameron Pate, Paxton Hancock. Paxton was the last one to leave the field. He was real emotional after the game. What do you think it meant for these guys to finish this season, or the regular season, the way they wanted to and be undefeated in district?
Well, you know, we have big goals, and you know, we talk about it all the time. We want to get better from week to week and everything, but a district championship was a major goal of ours, and it had been from day one, and so it's a good accomplishment for our kids. And you know, those kids have poured a lot into this program. You can see it from the crowd here at Tiger Stadium. I mean, this community, our kids take a lot of pride in representing them, and so it is an emotional night when you finish your career here.
You guys were up 35-0 at half. A lot of people would say that was when the game was over, but you still had to finish the deal. So how proud were you guys? We're still putting up some points and stopping those guys from scoring.
I told them at halftime, you know, Corrigan's a proud program, man, an undefeated team. They came in here with a perfect record. They weren't going to go away. We knew that. You know, we stung them early. Our kids came out and played well, but they came back and took momentum early in the second half. But our kids did what you have to do, and we responded and went and got a score and started pulling the momentum back to our side.
Tigers in that groove.
Oh, man, we got some good teams heading into the playoffs, man.
Look out, we got a lot of them in 2A Division II, particularly those highlights and taps coming up next.
Welcome back to FNL District 13 2A Division II. Bremond playoff bound, but looking for another dub, hosting Iola last night. First quarter we go, Tigers on the move. Quarterback Braylon Wortham ends it to Bobby Drake on the fly sweep action. Look at the blocking. Speed kills to the edge, and you can forget about it. Into the painted area, they go for two and get it 8-0. Tigers roaring early. Later in the first, on the doorstep, Terrence Scott up the middle. That's a freshman getting in on the fun. Make it 16-0. Second quarter, more of the same. Wortham running the option. Nice pitch it to Jaden Estrada. He's in for the tutty, and it's all tutties around for Bremond. Wortham, we've seen him pitch it a couple times. This time he keeps it on the option. Oh, look at the moves in the open field. Picking them up, putting them down to be caught from behind. But this is all Bremond. 54-6, they'll go in as the 3 seed in that district.
Milano falls to Chilton last night, 28-7, but we had a district title on the line in taps.
Yeah, Brazos Christian hosting Northland Christian last night. Winner gets the district title. First quarter were scoreless. Eagles on the move. Jackson Caffey throws a dart to Chandler Locker. That was on 3rd and long. So you can move the chains. This Caffey guy's pretty good, isn't he?
He's pretty dynamic. They got some dynamic playmakers on that team.
Yeah, and one of them is coming up. His main guy, Ryan Burton, on the slant route. Yes, sir. Going to be tackled and spun down inside the 5-yard line. Don't be fooled. Same drive, but we got to go to the second quarter, so we're going to flip the field and look at this play call by Coach. Going to fake this time to Burton, and he's got his tight end, Brody Gardner. 7-0. But this was a heartbreaker, Ben. 22-21.
Man.
Northland comes in overtime. No worries, though. BC headed to the playoffs.
You just got to take care of business in the postseason.
Yep.
To Allen Academy we go to wrap things up, hosting Covenant Academy. It was all Cougars early and often in this game, unfortunately. Aaron Turner looking deep to Weston Cox, and just like that, 8-0 Cougars. Later on in the first quarter, Allen Academy looking for a stop, but Victor Mooney, other ideas, takes the double reverse to the house. Allen was down 46-0, Justin. They ended up with 56 points. Unfortunately, Covenant Christian with 106, but good fight from Allen there down the stretch.
They are the 3 seed. They'll be on the road next Friday to start the playoffs. Speaking of some teams we didn't get to, but they're going to the postseason. Anderson, Shiro, Buffalo, Leon, and Hearn. How about the rest? What about there from Burton? Oh, you're there. I gave it to you. Burton.
Burton, district champs, they were off this week.
Yep.
Somerville also in, and we mentioned Allen Academy last night, the loss, but they are going to the playoffs as well.
So is St. Joe. So we got a lot of action. We have another show for you next week. We'll see you tomorrow night for ASL.